subject I'm going to try and talk to you about is when you first come onto YouTube, it can be really confusing, and because you've got so many hurdles to go through. And the idea of my title on the video is to try and help people uh, where I've put down on bullet points that might help you to get to think about important issues that you've got to deal with when you first think about wanting to go onto YouTube. The first one is actually it's having a passion, which is very important. And by when I say passion, you've got to have some idea of what you think you would like to do with a channel on YouTube. It may be you're good at certain things, you've got a skills of, say, woodworking or photography, um, fishing, mountain bike riding, or you just like going for walks in the countryside. Maybe you've got a dog or something like that to go with you. You've got to think something yourself, what you think you would like to do as a channel, because even if, and it's called a niche, and even if you pick a certain area, there's no guarantee that you're going to get the views. But you have to keep persevering, and there's, without giving up too easy, because there's nothing more frustrating when you get zero views and you put a couple of videos up and you think, oh my goodness, nobody's watching this. Um, so you try and look at the different videos on YouTube, how other people have coped with that. But you have to be so careful, because a lot of these people who are like gurus on YouTube, they try and advise you this and advise you that. And when it comes round to going after audio or video software, because there's so many different companies, um, these people who are employed to promote that particular software company, whether it's good for them or good for you, they're doing it for the money. And you, just being a beginner, you wouldn't have a clue unless somebody else recommends that that particular company is good. Um, because a lot of them do give free trials, but sometimes it might be 3 days, it might be 7 days. But then automatically they put you on a joining fee, auto join, and you don't know. All of a sudden you're paying a lot of money, and you're not really at the right place, say for audio, to download music, because you have to be careful with things like the royalties, and you have to have a permission uh, to use certain music, and they might offer it free, this particular software company, but once you leave there, you're not allowed to use it anymore. So you can only use it when you're with them as a member. So anyway, so the first thing anyway that you've got to think about is passion. To have some idea what area you want to go in. That's the first thing. This number two, I've got it down as intel, which is gathering information of different aspects that's going to help you along the way to achieve getting views. Or it might be that when you start looking at other channels, the more channels you look at, the more confusing it can be, especially if you're a right beginner. I mean, I've only been doing this a month, so it's only what I've learned, and I wanted to do whatever I can to be honest with anybody who watches this particular program that I'm doing now. That I'm giving my honest opinion, and I'm not getting paid by anybody to do this. So it's gathering information really. That's what you need to do, um, because there's so much involved in it, and all you can do is learn one step at a time. Because if you try and jump around from one channel to another, it can get really confusing, and you're taking in so much information all at the first time, all at once. You can get brain freeze. So, I mean, the ideal time really is to spend maybe no more than 2 hours at the beginning when you're looking around at other channels. Otherwise, you won't know whether you're coming or going. So you just look at a few and then decide when you're ready to go down that particular route. Um, right, so that's the second one, um, to get enough info, really. Um, right, the next one is resources. And when I say resources, I'm talking about the equipment that you've got. You might just have a phone, and it might be an iPhone or an Android phone, whatever make phone you've got to. It depends whether you want to upload to YouTube using your phone. For me, it's too small. I can't do it. I mean, I'm lucky because I've got an iPad as well. So anything I get on my iPhone, it goes on my iPad straight away. But in my case, I've got a PC, a Windows PC, and I've got a Windows laptop. But because it's very difficult to transfer anything you record, if you're going out for a walk in down the say a park or a woodlands, and you're filming with your camera and you're taking a video, and then you try and upload it to if you've got a PC with a Windows or something, it's very difficult to just do it straight away. There are, I mean, and it depends what make equipment you've got. So you've got to be careful uh, what you're using, because some, especially the softwares, some only work with Android, some only work with Windows, and some only work with iOS or Mac. Um, so that's what I mean. It all depends on what equipment you want to work with, and obviously you've got a budget, so you have to start off small. Even if you just start with a phone to begin with, you can upload it by phone. But this video today is just based on people 40 and over and coming on to they want to make a YouTube channel for the first time. So I'm just trying to point out different areas you should think about. Right, the next one is obviously a plan of action, and that's depending on what area you're going to go into, whether you might want to do cooking or something like that. You think about it yourself, and if think about something, another area that you want to go into. Um, the next one, number 4, is excuse me, transport. If you've got transport, it makes life a lot easier than somebody stuck at home and they can't get out or something like that. If you've got transport, you can go all over the place. You can go down the beach. You can go down down to out in the countryside. Especially if you've got a wife or a girlfriend to join you as company. But obviously, like me, I'm on my own, so it's a bit awkward walking through a little country park on your own. I mean, I don't mind doing it, but there's going to be a lot of people think, oh, he's funny walking about on his own. But if you've got something like a dog, um, people take it, oh, he's going to be all right. And you start chatting to other people if you've got a dog, or the dog starts making friends with other dogs. So it makes life a lot easier. So all I'm saying is, it gives you the opportunities. If you've got your own transport, you might belong to the National Trust or something like that, and go around on the different places there, and taking your camera, because that's all you need. And then when you get home, transfer that video or onto your bigger other equipment, and then upload it to YouTube. Um, I mean, I prefer the PC, to be honest, because the screen's quite big. I mean, I'm fortunate I've got a 32-inch screen, but and it makes life a lot easier when you can see it better. The next one is, if you're at home most of the time, then obviously you have to sit in front of the camera, and whether it be your phone or a camera on a webcam, um, and this takes time to get used to sitting in front and recording your own voice, because people were not used to it at the beginning, and you're going to make mistakes, and you think, oh dear, I'm going to start all over again. And because I'm umming and ahhing all the time, I know you can, delete those words. But all I'm saying is, getting used to the camera is a process that the more you do it, the easier it becomes. And then it becomes second nature as time goes on. But right at the beginning, you're going to feel awkward, like most people do, unless you're used to sitting in front of the camera. Uh, and then, as you progress through YouTube, and you want to get to the stage where you want to do talks, communicating with the people who make comments, um, you might want to go live once a week, which is a lot further down the line. Um, but that's the way of gaining more views that way. Or if community feedback, you reply to people who make comments, and you write in a comment back to them. It all takes time, especially if you've got, say, I don't know, 50 people that you've got a reply to. That's going to take a lot of time and effort to just do that on its own. I'm not trying to put you off, but I'm just trying to say, if you don't reply to people, you could end up losing them. So you just got to take your, depending on what spare time you've got to do it. But this is something else you've got to think about. And then with some of the comments, you may get one or two that a little bit harsh on the comments they make actually towards you. And the thing is, you've got to take it by the chin and just explain to them that you know you can only accept so much uh, uh, criticism. I mean, criticism's good, yes, but if they keep on and on and on, and then some of your other customers are replying to that person that's giving you abuse, it snowballs, and they end up having an argument amongst themselves. So you have to be firm and say to this person who's giving you the problem, look, if you continue like this, I'm either going to block you or delete you because you don't want to lose the other people who are trying to have a sensible conversation. Um, and so that's part of being able to deal with people who are being really awkward towards you. Um, and the next point is number 6 is software. When you're thinking about moving over to, yeah, I'd like to get some audio software or video software to help you. There's so many different companies out there. You have to take your time and decide for yourself which you can afford, and don't jump at the first one because they're all going to be different. And some will work with what operating system you've got, but some don't. So you've got to work out what is the best for you, and they all kind of vary. I mean, I've jumped back to CapCut because it's free. It doesn't. I'm not trying to promote it or anything, but I've been joined a lot of other free ones, but I found that this one is offers the most at the moment. So I don't know how long I'll stay with them, but I'll see. And the software um, takes time. If you're not used to using audio and video software, with the audio, as I said before, you have to be careful. It's not it's something you're allowed to use, whether it's on royalty. If it's royalty free, you can use it, but you might need a license, and you might have to pay extra for that license to that software company, or they might give you that license free. But as I said, once you leave there, they might. One of the little conditions are, in small words, that once you leave, you're not allowed to use it. So you have to be careful on things like that. You just can't record anything from, otherwise you get copy um, copyright strikes off YouTube. And if you get 3, I think it is, then they can stop your channel or uh, cut you out completely or cancel your channel. So you have to be very careful down that road. Um, Number 7, it all depends on time. Time you've got spare. If you've got a girlfriend or a wife or children as well, um, you're only going to have most probably so much free time each week. And also, depending on whether you're working or not. I mean, I'm fortunate. I'm retired, so I've got plenty of time on my hands. Um, and it's having how much time have you got? But if you're going to use it as a hobby, that's fine. If you want it to thinking, I want to earn lots of money, that's going to take quite a long time. Um, and but you have to progress very slowly because the algorithm works on, well, nobody seems to know how it actually works. But if you find something that you've uploaded, say for argument's sake you did cooking, and you're getting quite a lot of views, you think, oh, this is good. And as get a few more views, then you're going in the right direction. So, um, but it's finding that something that you like that does quite well. Because you could have a passion for fishing, but nobody else wants to watch it, or nobody views it. You know, that's the way it goes. Um, yeah, as I said, number eight, I'll put down the camera because for me, it took me about a week to get used to sitting in front of the camera and talking to yourself because that's what you're doing. And it takes a while to build up your confidence because everybody makes mistakes with it. So as time goes on, you find it just gets a little bit easier. Um, sitting in front of a lens. Uh, and then I said it all depends on how you're gonna what type of camera you're going to use, whether you're going to use a webcam on your PC. I mean, most laptops and iPads, they've all got videos built in. Obviously your phone has got a camera. So if you're out and you just got your phone with you, you can you get used to uh, uh, videoing yourself, especially if you're in a confined space like a car. You just want to have a chat and talk about different subjects. You could sit down there and record yourself if you're on your own, and um, and then upload that to YouTube on its own. Um, I mean, I'm fortunate because I've got a phone and an iPad, so I've got a choice of what I want to use. Right, sorry about this. I've just turned my next page. Now I want to talk about number nine, accessories. As you know, you can buy different things. Like for your camera, you can have a stabilizer which stops it jumping, skipping about as you're walking. Um, I've got a phone holder in the car. I've got one that I can turn around and put my phone on it, and it will record the journey ahead down the road, so that you can still talk if you wanted to it, and it will record your travel journey in front, like through the windscreen, which is quite handy, really. Um, and also, mics. If you're outside and you just use your phone, sometimes if it's a windy day, you get a lot of interference, and you can buy separate mics that are wireless that connect to your phone, and it will improve the sound quality. Or you might, another example is some people do fly drones, um, and some of the new drones have got cameras on them, and they do 5 or 10 minutes of flying the drone up in the air to get a panoramic view of where you are, or if you're down the coast, um, you can fly it and do the recording so people can see, the type of scenery you've got, which helps to improve because viewers enjoy watching, a bit of drone flight um, on the channel that you've got uh, for photographic reasons or different views. And number 10, finally, ideally, you need to do it at least once or twice a week, and it's got to be over 8 minutes. If it's under 8 minutes, you, you won't get anything. So ideally, 15 to 20 minutes per video that you upload is the ideal amount of time to do it for. Um, and to go through the whole process of putting your excuse me um, to go through the whole process of going through the different tick boxes on YouTube when you do an upload is it's quite long-winded. I mean, I will do another video explaining that, um, in a few weeks' time. But there are obviously lots of other people who have dealt with that type of thing. But I'm just helping you to realise that it is quite involved. It's quite simple, but you've got to, if you tick the wrong box, you could be doing yourself more problems than you know what to do with. You know, you you obviously want to do it the best way so that you can get the maximum amount of views once it goes live. Um, yeah, I've done that. And lastly, just have fun with the community. Have fun enjoying making a channel because it is good fun. And it's for some people it's a hobby. Some people they want to do it because they want to make money. But don't expect to make money straight away. That's going to take time. And they reckon and you've got to get to the stage where you're allowed to be monetized so that you can start earning money. I think you have to have was it 1,000 views? Oh, and so many minutes for watch time that people watch your adverts. Um, and that's why after 8 minutes, the longer you can have it to 15, 20 minutes, the more ads are going to go on there. So the more watch time you get. And I think you have to have 4,000 hours of watch time or something like that. I'm not 100% sure. Anyway, I hope you enjoy your journey. And if you've got any comments to make, please get in touch and let me know. I'll be only too pleased to help you if I can. Um, and also, if you can subscribe and tick a like because it all helps me as well. Um, anyway, that's what this video is all about. And I'd like to thank you for coming along. And I hope to see you next